What is the exact message that you could send your ex that could get them back? You're sitting there thinking, what do I say? Do I tell them I miss them? Do I tell them I'm sorry? Should I ask if they're okay? Do I apologize again? Let me save you some pain. There is no text that is going to make them want you again. And the more you try and say the right thing, the less powerful you'll actually feel. My brother, my sister, why are you even thinking about texting your ex? Because, be honest, you're not trying to reconnect. You're trying to relieve your own anxiety, which makes it selfish, which means it's not out of love. I get it though. You're looking for some type of reassurance, a little spark, a little sign to know that he still cares. But texting like that doesn't come from strength. It comes from emotional urgency. Here's what you really need to understand. Love is not built through a text. Attraction isn't built through logic. It's built through absence, growth, and tension. And a clever, well thought out message will not undo all the damage that was done to that relationship. Even if they reply, it doesn't mean that they actually want you. It just means that you scratched their ego enough to reply. Let me put it to you this way. There are some people who come to me where I tell them, do not text your ex, and they text me back and say, hey, I texted him and I got him back. My response to that is always, congratulations, I'm happy for you, but that was just a successful short-term strategy. And what I mean by that is long-term, that won't keep them. They can pull away and treat you like garbage and you'll still chase after them and they know it. So guess what they're gonna do next time? But now here's the fun part. Next time, you're gonna have to grovel even more. You're gonna have to send even more texts because they know to expect the texts from you, the chase from you. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna pull away now just because of their own ego, just because they like seeing you grovel. Now look, I'm not saying that there's some sort of narcissistic pieces of crap, but their ego loves to see you like that. That's why my entire channel is dedicated to successful long-term strategies and not short-term strategies. Because the honest and simple truth is, I think the majority of people could text their ex right now and get a conversation going, and a few of them could even get a date. But here's the thing, that's a successful short-term strategy. Long-term, again, your ex knows and understands that you're going to be the one to reach out and chase them. They don't have to do anything, so why should they? You're doing all the work in that relationship and you're just letting them in for free. And people tend to not treat things they get for free as well as things that they had to pay for. That's why you need to make your ex work to earn their way back into your life. So what happens when you do text? Best case, usually you get a short, dry, maybe nice reply. And you know that the same feelings aren't there anymore, so it makes you spiral even more. Worst case is they ignore you. You hand them all the emotional leverage and you feel even worse than before you texted them. Because you know now you have to start no contact all over again. And guess what? All that time that you spent in no contact already didn't mean anything. And worse yet, your ex knows that all that no contact didn't mean anything. You were still thinking about them the entire time. They still had emotional weight in your life, and they had nothing to fear from you going silent. Now it's going to be even harder to get them back in the future. Either way, you confirm to them that you are still emotionally available and you will take them back at the drop of a hat. They don't need to work for it at all. What's that famous insult? I can't miss you if you won't leave. That's the principle you need to apply here to no contact and your ex, okay? Here's what to do instead of texting your ex. Use the urge as a signal. It's a signal that you're not busy enough. You're not working on yourself hard enough, because if you were, you wouldn't have that much time to think and worry about your ex. And yeah, it's gotta be said, go to the gym, go lift, go write, go to work, go do something else to get your mind off of it, yes, but make sure that it's productive. What you really want to be doing is the one thing that your ex doesn't think you're strong enough to do, and that is to shut the hell up and leave them the hell out of it. Technically, those are two things. I can't count today, all right? We're moving on. Unless it's a compound subject, haha, nerd. If you want them back, you've got to disappear from their emotional radar. You've got to become a better version of yourself so that they can work to earn you back. Because they don't want to work to earn back what they had, typically. Because what they had with you died. It's over, it's done. They don't want that back anymore. And I think if you're honest with yourself, you don't really want that back anymore either. And that's the right way to think about it, because there was something in that relationship between you that died, that did not work, that led to the end of it. And if you aren't different people, going at this again, it's going to fail all over again. That's how people get stuck in these loops for years in these on and off relationships, because one or both people just will not change who they are, and they keep trying to make this thing work and try to get a different result, and they never do, because they're the same people going into the same relationship with the same result every single time. Final message: there is no perfect text. There is only a better you. And if you're honest with yourself, you're not really reaching out to your ex out of love. You're reaching out so that they can do something about the pressure, about the pain that you feel inside of yourself, and what you need is release. And people find that release in various things, right? Some things are healthy, some things aren't. But it's not reaching out of love. Because let me lay this on you, little bro, little sis. If you really loved them, you would give them exactly what they asked for, which is silence and space, because that's exactly what they said they wanted when they broke up with you. Give them that trial version of you not in their life and see what happens to them. Until then, lock in, go dark, and let silence do what no words can. Little bro, little sis, you've got this. And I've got you. I'll see you in the next one.